Hi everyone, it's Tanya and welcome to today's video. So today I thought it would be fun to read some funny one-star ratings for Harry Potter, because Harry Potter is one of my all-time favorite books. I love the story. I haven't read the whole series. I've watched all the movies, but I haven't read the whole series. I've read the first 3 books so far, but I loved it. And I mean, I already know what's happening, and I watched the movies. I really like the movies, so the story is wonderful, and I really love it a lot. And I'm just curious to see what other people don't like about it, because I personally don't see what is there not to like. But of course it's my own personal opinion, and everybody is entitled to their own opinions. This video is by no means meant to bash anybody. It is not meant to strongly disagree with someone, or just make fun of people who left 1-star reviews. No, this is not what I want to do, and I have respect for those people who didn't like the book, and they have all the right to not enjoy it. This video is just meant to read some fun reviews. I think it would be interesting. Also, some of the reviews will not be so fun, but they will just have some point that I would like to discuss or maybe ask you. But I thought I found some interesting reviews, so I wanted just to share them with you, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And I have deleted just covered all the names and pictures from the people, because again, privacy, and I don't really want again to bother anybody or make anybody feel bad. So with no further ado, let's begin. So the first review is that the characters don't make sense. Harry Potter, stupid and ugly. Why is he a wizard? Everyone can talk to snakes. It's not that hard. I can't. Interesting spelling. Is it like French? Dumbledore. Dumbledore. Ugly, long beard, probably greasy. Also, why can he fly? Can he fly? Okay. I know he can evaporate, right? I don't know if Dumbledore can fly. Voldemort. He looks like a naked mole rat. He has a point there. The last one. Ron, carrot. Hermione, carrot. Draco Malfoy, really hot, but carrot. Yeah, that's basically it. Don't read this stupid book. Why? Carrot is a bad vegetable. I like carrots. Maybe that's why I like the book. But it's just funny. You carrot. You're a carrot. And you're a carrot. Everybody is a carrot. Yes. So this is the first. This is a little bit insulting, to be honest. If you have the intellect of a 5th grade, then this is for you. If you go to Barnes & Noble for the release party dressed up, then you are either 5 or you are mentally unstable. You probably kill small animals and have a strong possibility to live in your mother's basement for the rest of your life. Enjoy the unkempt muff on your face and that long, greasy, once-washed ponytail, while you online chat with the strangers, nervously drumming the keyboard with your long, dirty fingernails. Enjoy the book. There was more, but I thought it was enough. This person is wrong, by the way. I like Harry Potter, and I don't live in my parents' basement. I bathed yesterday, and I intend to do so today as well. So, he's wrong. Oh. Next one. This is a funny summary. A little orphan boy gets bullied by his aunt, uncle, teacher, and scrawny blonde kid because his parents are dead. So he and his loser friends go find a rock using sticks and chess. This is the summary of the first book. By the way, I just wanted to say that I feel that the first book is J.K. Rowling's debut novel. It's her first novel ever, and just because it blew up so much, I feel like it became subject to so much criticism, which is not fair. It's her first book, it's her first novel, and of course it's not gonna be perfect, and it's not fair to scrutinize it so much. So I don't know. this is the most horriblest horriblest book in the entire blah 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 world. Awful damn book. This person is very emotional. Oh, next one. I like the first one. Read it and didn't like it. Okay. Good. Next one. Not the original title. The original UK title is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Why did the title even have to be dumbed down? I don't know if it was dumbed down, but I always wonder, like, why did they change the title? I feel like Philosopher's Stone. Good title, no? Why did they have to change it to Sorcerers? I don't know. Anyway, question. This person will be going to his or her grave assuming that it was the movies that did the heavy lifting. This is an interesting question, by the way, so let me know in the comments, what did you prefer? Did you prefer the movies or did you prefer the books? I personally, from the books that I have read, I definitely prefer the books. They just have so much more to them. They have so much story, so many more characters, like such interesting, like Peeves. Peeves is a wonderful character. I love Peeves. So yeah, there's so much more to the books. Another also is an interesting comment. So this book isn't realistic. By the way, he has an uncle called Sirius who dies. Voldemort is inside of him and Professor Quirrell has Voldemort on the back of his head. So this is the criticism. Oh, okay. Another one. Didn't read. This was interesting because the person rated it 1 star for a funny reason. Didn't read. Did not read book. I really enjoyed all the movies, but was not interested in reading the books because of the length of them. It's an interesting reason to rate a book just 1 star, because it was too long. Just took a book in the hand. No, it's too long. 1 star. Adios. Anyway. Okay, I'm only on page 5, but it just doesn't make sense. I wonder what was there on page 5 that didn't make any sense. I feel like page 5 should be just like an introduction. Let me see. Obviously I don't know what edition the person was reading, but let's assume it's the first book, right? First book. Okay, let's see. So page 5. Okay, so it's about Mr. Dursley while being at work and meeting all the like strange people in their robes and like the pointy hats and like just being disgusted by them. Why doesn't it make sense? Anyway, maybe it was different edition. Okay, I didn't like this book at all, especially the movie. This series is just so full of cliché probably, right? Cliché and clichés. And sci-fi books are supposed to be filled with action and surprises. This wasn't it at all. But Harry Potter isn't a sci-fi. Another one is also a little bit rude. Okay, anyone with a modicum of intelligence will realize that this book, in terms of literary style, is a load of horse shit. Ergo, it can safely be deduced that those rating it 4 and 5 stars, I rated all the books I have read 5 stars, are most likely impaired mentally in some way. The only reason I would give this J.K. Rowling's literary abortion the lonesome star it barely deserves is because of the rather compelling storyline. Other than that, the books goes on in the same pedestrian vein of Hermione's Cult. I swear this is the only word Rowling is able to use for physiognomic expression. Save money and time and go into Waterstones. Read the last chapter and then go and buy a real book. Okay, so apparently I am mentally impaired in some way. But again, I feel like it's not really fair. Because I personally don't think that Harry Potter is like a literary masterpiece of like the best book that has ever been written, and just an example, like a perfect example of like literature and writing and style and stuff. It's not the reason I like it. I personally don't think that it is. I enjoy it, but I enjoy it for different reasons. I really like the friendship that is in the book. I really like the story. I really like the characters. I love the adventures. It makes me feel cozy. It makes me feel nostalgic about my childhood, and it just makes me feel good. This is why I love this book, because I love the way it makes me feel. It makes me feel happy. And I think that this is the case for a lot of people. I think that there is hardly anybody who would say that like Harry Potter is a literary masterpiece. I have never heard anybody say that, to be honest. All the things that I have heard is that Harry Potter makes people feel good, and it makes people feel at home, and it makes them happy. That's why they liked it. So I feel like this is not fair. We don't think that it is a literary masterpiece. We just love it for other reasons. So next comment. I read this book when I was some 20 years old and desperate for a distraction from the monotony of having a flu under a pine tree. This is very descriptive. Far from any form of civilization. It must have been the fever that have prevented me from appreciating the story or the characters, so beloved by so many. But I found it boring, predictable, and uninspiring, also very short. So in consequence, after only a couple of hours, I found myself again bookless and more wretched than before. Some things are unpardonable. I really like this comment. It's a good one. Really, I did. My god, this is awful. No redeeming features. I can only imagine its popularity is owed to some sort of Emperor's New Clothes deal. Normally rational, intelligent people I know claim to have enjoyed this rubbish. It took me 4 attempts to read this, so awful and poorly written that I have to force my way through it. If you waste your time on this novel, more fool you. Without doubt, the single worst book I have ever suffered to read. Avoid like a plague. This is also funny. I also like this comment. Very mean though. Anyway, but funny. Anyway, this book is so boring that I literally fell asleep. I also ended crying because I had so much expectation that I was disappointed with what I read. Oh, poor person. I also had an extremely bad day at work and I needed some kind of relief. This book didn't make me smile one bit. Oh, I was so disappointed. Also, one should never change the story's title, no matter what. Extremely grammatically disappointed. Why grammatically? Why grammatically disappointed? Were there mistakes in Harry Potter? Anyway. Also, poor person. I hope he or she found another book that made him smile at least one bit. Okay guys, so this was the last comment that I wanted to discuss with you. Let me know in the comments what is your feelings about Harry Potter, whether you like it or maybe you dislike it as strongly as these other people. I personally love Harry Potter. Apparently in those people's eyes it makes me retarded. But you know, you cannot satisfy everybody. And also, it's true, like there is not a single book that has been universally loved and universally acknowledged. So there always will be people who don't like books that we love. I personally don't like many popular books that other people absolutely enjoy. For example, Six of Crows. I personally really don't like that book. I strongly dislike it. But I don't think that it's like a terrible example of literature. It's just that it's not for me. So, Harry Potter, so popular, and still there are people who don't like it, and it is absolutely fine. Everybody is entitled to their opinions. Yeah, let me know in the comments about your opinion on Harry Potter, and I hope you're having a very good day. I hope you're staying safe, and I will see you soon in the next videos. Thank you. Bye.